I just finished season 7 of Dexter, and oh my god, this was such a banger season. I love this so much. So much good shit happened, and oh my god, it was perfect. Alright, let's start with everything that I loved. Quinn was a badass this season. He tackled the stripper dude through the window. He wound up that punch behind his head and started bam, bam. That made him like a top 10 character all time. Like, holy shit. That was amazing. That was phenomenal. I loved it. And then everything with Hannah, I loved it. I loved everything with Hannah, although she kind of felt like another replacement love interest for Dexter, which I think is kind of stupid. I think they should have just stuck with Lumen the whole time, but that was phenomenal. That was fucking great. And then we have the amount of stress that I was feeling in these first 2 episodes. Off of that cliffhanger at the end of season 6, I didn't know what to expect. I thought Debs was gonna snitch on her brother, but no, she didn't. I really don't know what to say because of how good this season is. Like, Debs is a real one. Until the end, she was a little, at the end of the season, she was a little iffy, you know? I mean, she's a good person, but she was about to choose LaGuerta, and I didn't like that, but everything else, I loved it. The internal conflict this season with Dexter, peak. This show is peak. This is one of the greatest shows of all time. It's great. It's just everything from the very first episode of the series to now. I love it. I'm giving this season a 9.5 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but, you know, it has some iffy parts here and there with the story, you know. The whole the mob thing, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot, you know, but it wasn't the best it could have been, I think. Also with the start with the guy with the bull mask, I wasn't really digging that. I thought it was cool, but, you know, it's a little repetitive from past seasons, but, you know, it just shows Dexter killing another evil person, you know what I mean? But, like, other than that, this season is great. Now let's talk about my favorite thing. My favorite thing from this season. My least favorite character is dead. LaGuerta is dead. Finally, I hated her so much. This season just up Dexter's ass. She's like, you were the killer. You were the killer. It was you. Like, we know, okay, but piss the fuck off. Nobody cares, okay? As far as everybody else knows, it was Dokes. Dexter's doing a good thing. He's getting rid of all the bad people, okay? You're ruining people's lives. Like, bro, her career is about to fall down because of this, because of all these allegations that she's thrown at Dexter, and she's like, oh, poor little me. Who cares? You took down like 80 people throughout this entire show. Like, seriously, fuck you, LaGuerta. Terrible character. I know, like, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to hate her, but man, I really hate her. She's one of the most hateable characters out of any TV show that I've seen. Like, I hate her more than I hate Skylar White from Breaking Bad, and that's saying something. I was getting angry at Debs in the final episode because she was like hesitating between shooting Dexter and then shooting LaGuerta. Like, oh, if that was me, I would pop LaGuerta on sight. I don't care. I hate LaGuerta. Like, that's a big up on Debs. She definitely stepped up in the character likability list for me. Another thing I liked about this season, they brought back Dokes, one of my favorite characters. He was my favorite character from season 2. I absolutely loved him, and they brought him back for one episode, and I thought that was great, just for some flashbacks. I thought that was really, really cool that they did that. The character development this season was outstanding. Angel retiring now, that was amazing. I can't wait to see what comes next for his character. I'm thinking he's gonna die, because, like, usually when a cop retires, they die right after that. That's just how, like, storytelling goes with these TV shows. And then, like, I'm excited to see what happens with LaGuerta's death in the next season. Because I'm so, like, praise the Lord she's dead. I hated her. Now she's dead. Now I ain't gotta worry no more. But I probably am gonna have to worry next season, because it's the final one. And because it's the final one, it's probably gonna end like Breaking Bad, where everything goes to shit. And I'm a little scared for Dexter, because I don't want him to lose, because he's that good of a character. So my favorite character this season is gotta be Dexter. Like, he, overall, from the entire story, he's just the best written character among everybody. Like, his chemistry with literally every character is just through the roof. Like, if he hates a character, it's well written. If he likes a character, it's well written. I just love it. I love everything about it. So I'm going to be giving this season a 9.5 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but it gets a little repetitive. You're seeing that with the latter half of the season, how it is getting a little bit repetitive, but I loved it. So far, overall, for the entire series, it is getting like a 9.7, I think it's averaging out to be, or a 9.8. I loved this season. It was great. Everything about it was like damn near perfect. There were just some little nitbits that I did not enjoy. Them making Debs like an accomplice with Dexter, I thought was really, really cool. And I liked everything they did with Hannah. And now, I know last clip I just said 9.5, but I think I'm going to give this season a 10 out of 10. Because I loved it that much. The ending of this season was so fucking good. I gotta give this season a 10 out of 10. Alright, that's going to be pretty much it for this review. I will see all of you in the next video, and I will see yous in the final season review. I'm really excited for that. See ya.